I figured, you know what? A couple things I wanted to talk about outside of the whole playthroughs of games thing. And, I mean, working pretty late anyway and have other meetings to attend to when I get back to my place, so wanted to fill in the blank a bit. So, hi. Oh boy. Love how I work near just like a mall. I don't even know what that was. Wait. Oh, never mind. Oh! Okay. I don't know what I just did, but I did it. Hold on. What happened? Okay, there we go. That was interesting. I'll admit, this is a route I walk every day while I'm trying to head home, and I'm honestly a little bit surprised I have never live streamed or recorded like a vlog or something. Well, that was easy. Usually I have to wait to cross. Nope, not this time. Let it roll. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Crossing through a mold here. Oh, yellow rocks on the floor. Yellow. I'm not gonna lie, walking through stuff like this just makes me think of where I'm originally from. Huh. Woo. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. This is probably one of the most convoluted routes I could possibly go on a walk over. Alright. Walking in a mall is probably one of the better ends for me. I mean, I'm in front of a Dillard's right now. Never been to one before. And I've lived here for I don't even know how long. It's probably one of the few stores I've never been to in the vicinity that I live in. People are just like passing by me. I do not live in a very nature-filled area. Call it living in the suburbs, I guess. Who am I kidding? No. Suburbs. That'd be kind of fun, though, I feel like. Because I think there was a point where I did live in something kind of along those lines. But it has been a while. A long while, actually. 8 years, almost. It kind of categorizes as suburbs, but not. Okay, finally. Jeez. It is so cloudy. Can't really say here comes the sun either, because there's the sun. I can look at it and it doesn't burn my eyes. It's not supposed to be the case. I'm supposed to not look at that thing. It's like a white dot. Kind of want to poke it. I'm actually walking home from my day job. A friend that wanted to hang out, and I was originally going to stream Persona, but I figured, you know what? I don't do these kind of streams very often, so yeah, just walking home from work the longest way possible. Well, my day job is fast food. Like your stereotype gamer YouTuber, I guess. Now that I think about it, most early YouTubers who were gamers that I watched when YouTube was still in its very younger years, that's what a lot of them did. Okay. I am in the Provo area of Utah. Well, actually, technically Orem, but it's that barrier between the two. Yeah, it is a nice place, all things considered. Even if the weather is all kerfunkel. You know, because it's not an actual term. I hear people use it, but I look in the dictionary, I can never find it. I was gonna hang out with a friend of mine who was also, he asked me to do some work with him on a business he's trying to run, get my opinion on some things. That's why I said it's more of a meeting thing later. Technically, we're just gonna hang out, but he takes this business he runs. It's I guess you could say it's kind of like Squarespace, but his company does like more of the work for them, I guess. Or Squarespace, I believe, is more just kind of a guide to have you make your site. They do the entire site. That's a slight difference, I guess. But it's basically the same concept. They're trying to find things to boost that, and he wanted my opinion on some ad campaign based things he's trying to do, so that's gonna be that. Yeah, I don't really take breaks from working unless I'm sleeping. Oh. Holy crap, that was close. Somebody almost smacked me in the face with the door of that porta potty. Woo! I think we disconnected for a moment there. I do need to relax though, because good grief. You as well, when will we change? I can't English right now. Appreciate you. Let's see. Whew. I'll have to go check out D9's stream later today too, actually. Actually, I think he's technically streaming now. Carrabba's. I've always wanted to go to one of these, but I've actually never been before. And I mean Italian grills, not Carrabba's specifically. Probably a good thing I'm missing that one. That bus is one of 7 that go back and forth between where I'm going. students everywhere. I think the noise on that thing could have been any worse. I don't know. I might do more of these in the future, actually. More of these, like, walking, going around the city streams. Well, that was a noise. Ow. I see what my phone was. Once I figured out what was going on, like that, just a moment ago, weather is not being nice right now. I don't know why. I mean, where's the sky? It's just a bunch of cloud. Let's see, what do we got here? Guess while we're here, we'll check something really quick. I don't know how I always end up doing this to my finger. This finger does not like me by any degree of the imagination. And I don't know how to feel about it. Actually taking the bus to a certain point, and then we're basically gonna walk, stream the rest of the way. I plan on this maybe being like 30 minutes, kind of discussive. So many cars. I just got a random notification, somebody showing interest in me on TikTok. I have not posted anything on there since last year. Let's see here. Well, that's one of the two buses. Not the one I'm taking, though. Okay. One thing I was going to talk about. One thing interesting that happened today was actually someone from OSHA actually came by, trying to figure a couple things out for the company that I work for. It was interesting. It was an interesting conversation I ended up having with that employee. While having that conversation, it's interesting. I have a huge amount of knowledge when it comes to like health, like regulations and stuff like that. Doesn't exactly mean I'm the best at maintaining every detail about it, but the ones that I need to, yeah, I'd say so. It's interesting. Now, that conversation went down in a way that it felt like a refresher, in a manner of speaking. It felt like I was getting refreshed on things that I had learned while going to just college for this, not for a degree or anything, but just for the classes that I was curious about and I took for the sake of my own knowledge. It was interesting that conversation, it felt like I was getting a refresher of what I had learned. And it was actually, I don't know, I did not expect it to go the way it did, but they were trying to figure out things to help with the piping, the plumbing in the store. The store takes place at it's located in a very old building, so I don't know. Stop walking. Kind of hard to do, Henry. Kind of hard to do. Don't worry, you'll get your wish in about 6 minutes, probably 6 to 10 minutes, I'd say. I mean, I'm kind of at a bus stop right now, so I'm more pacing than walking, if that counts. I mean, you can find me. Good luck with that. Especially since I live in a... You're on top of that thing. Hello, greetings from America. I don't even know what that accent was. You're telling me you're up there, Henry. If I ram if I just jump and smack the thing, I'm gonna hear you jump back. Is that what you're telling me? Or just if I throw my work bag just at the ceiling, I'll hear a little thump from you. I have actually never been to Turkey before. However, my friend Aaron has, and he really likes it there. All right. Nothing. You lie, Henry. I don't think I've ever heard that before, Henry. Yeah, my friend Aaron, he lived in Turkey for a while, if I recall correctly. I don't know if he said it was like because of a spiritual thing or baklava. Actually, admittedly, call me uncultured, but I actually don't know what that is. Is it a dish or is it... Honestly, if I was doing this on my computer, I'd probably just look it up on the side, but... Okay. Alrighty then. I will say this, if I ever do get the chance, just go proper. Okay, that took a while. Hi, we're back. That definitely took a hot minute to get over. I had to leave and come back for this to work. Hello, Bruce. Don't know if anybody can actually hear me on this. We're on a bus right now. Leave. Oh boy. Wow. 5 minutes of it just doing that. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. I wonder why it disconnected the way it did. That was weird. Well, hello again, Henry. Yeah. Well, you got your wish. I'm no longer walking. Can't guarantee how long that's gonna last. I know. Walking's for squares. I've heard that one before. I've said that one before. The no walking thing's probably going to last 10, 15 minutes maybe. Perfect. Perfect hair, dude. Beautiful. I don't know. Merteza Alp, you mean? I mean, I'm sure it's very late over where they are right now in Turkey, given I think Turkey is, I think they're like 7 hours ahead of where I am, meaning 8 hours ahead of Pacific Standard, I think. I'm actually not sure. I was grateful they popped in. You're playing electronic chess on here? Good luck. I already took your king. Checkmate, buddy. Definitely been an interesting day, though. I'll say that. Well, now I kind of want to walk again. Are you trying to be like an announcer or something? An advertisement? Fix your teeth today. All now, only for $1 million. Anybody could go to a dentist for cheaper than that. Only for $69.99. Actually, that one probably sounds a little bit more reasonable, now that I think about it. Whew. Whoa. Yeah, I know. The guy who set up that advertisement, his mom was probably his only customer. place that I used to live when I first moved here. And a Maverick that was built after I moved out. You know, I can look on, I have a way to look to see if you're wrong about that. We haven't even gotten 60 views yet. That's a bandit. I cut my finger while working today. Well, at work. It is what it is. That's the same finger I usually get hangnails on, unfortunately. This finger just doesn't like me. Hey. You can't judge me for my habits, my hobbies. I'm a finger cutter. Except normally it's chicken fingers, not that. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Boy. This has definitely been a trip. We are actually about to enter an area that I know people on the internet have seen before. If we're wondering what I'm looking at, that. I don't know if it was shown or not, but it's an emergency exit on the roof of the car. The automobile. Automobile? It's almost... That's an emergency exit. Swimming bag. This vehicle makes me feel like a bobblehead. Stop twisting and turning, phone. Whew. Actually, that railway is still fairly new. For what, Henry? I mean, you're welcome, I guess, but I'm not exactly sure what you're thanking me for. I'll admit it is, regardless of how cloudy it is in the sky, just thanks. I mean, you're welcome. Again, I wish I knew what I was being thanked for, but you're welcome, I guess. For some reason, the streets are just blank. I don't know why. Nuking who? I don't think I've ever nuked it. Unless we're talking about Dark Souls or something, I'm pretty sure I've never done anything of the sort. Even then, I'm pretty sure the only game that would describe that would probably be Bloodborne. Even then, it's still like rifles and pistols and stuff like that. Never owned something or used something like a martyr. A mortar, not a martyr, a mortar. I don't think I've ever owned anything like that. I've never owned a weapon IRL before. That's not true. I had a pocket knife at a point, but that ended up getting removed out of my possession for reasons that honestly are so irrelevant nowadays. It was more just like I didn't trust myself with it, so I gave it to my friend. And they still have it to this day. So that's a thing. Just thanks for eating. Who? I'm not a cannibal, so I hope you're talking about like an animal of sorts and not like a pet, otherwise, ugh. The only thing I've eaten today is chicken. Twice. What, I eat like a pet chicken of yours or something? If so, oops. But at the same time, eh. You cut yourself. Why would you do that? Why would you injure yourself? Don't do that, Henry. There it goes. Took a moment for I don't know. I guess they thought. Actually, I can see why YouTube would be cautious about that statement. I mean, so I got a boo-boo. Didn't exactly ask someone else to kiss it better. That okay. Actually, given them 30 years old, that would probably just be weird. The toothpaste cut you? How? Did you scratch yourself with like the cap or something? How do you get cut via toothpaste? That's like saying you get death by cheese. You'd have to have someone throw a block of cheddar at your head or something. And even then, I think you'd most likely survive that. You just have like a little bruise or something. I don't even know how to respond to that. Hey, railway's there. Dang. And a military site as well. Very mini military site, but it's a military site nonetheless. I think it's kind of cool. Oh boy, okay. Well, got two directions. A7V tank. I do not have that kind of money. And those tanks over there, those are government owned. I am going to go this way because I can. Right. I'm over here now. Right next to a building involving College Campus UVU. Interesting little shindig, yeah. We'll probably go until the time for this stream is an hour and then stop. I do need to get the walking out for a bit, so I figured why not? Take left turn, then right, then forward, then finally go. How would I go up? Up is the sky. I mean, I took the left. I guess I could go right. Once I hit the street, that lets me go right. Alright. Then forward. And then, what, turn the gravity off? Is that what you're telling me to do? I'm not exactly sure how I do that. I mean, I could go left and then go right and then go right again at some point, but maybe do the hokey pokey along the way. I think every once in a while we should do like these walking streams, though. Walking is good for the soul. Actually, that is kind of true. I was more half joking there, but that is kind of true. Do I eat Swiss cheese? Processed or no? Like, do you mean like the Swiss with like the holes in it? Because if so, no, it is not processed. And if that's the one you're referring to, then yes, I do. And I turn left instead of right because I can. Oh boy. Oh, hey, Domino's car. I don't know why I noticed that, of all things. From what? What am I banned from? What shenaniganeries are you pulling on me, Henry? Oh, also, I'm walking again, so, I told you that wasn't going to last very long, Henry. That lasted maybe 20 minutes. Banned from Domino's. Good thing I don't like Domino's. I think it's very I'm very neutral about it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Domino's, I would say Domino's is... out of 10, 10 being best, 1 being worst, I'd give Domino's a 6. If I was looking for a pizza place that's quick and easy to get that I'd give a 10, that would be tough. If it wasn't for certain factors, I actually would say Papa John's, but it has been a long time since I've had Papa John's, so I can't really give that opinion. Pizza Hut. Actually, you know what? Let's put a poll for anybody who wants to start. What is there? That is going to be the question for the stream. I think from now on we'll just have a random question to pop up. That one's tonight. Next time we do a walking stream, we'll have another one. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll have another one. I just circulated the building I started at. That's that same UVU building from earlier, except the other side of it. Oh boy. My answer for this one would actually probably be N? Maybe Pizza Hut? Maybe. Not Papa Murphy's. It's up there, but no. When I was in high school, I would have said $5, but it's been a place called $5 Pizza, but it's been so long since I've had that I don't even know if it's still running. There's this place called Pizza Pie Cafe that I like. It's a pizza buffet, basically. Interesting place for sure. I was gonna move that higher, but I guess I can't. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Q&A thing later. Not tonight, though. I'm going to be closing off soon. This wasn't supposed to be too long of a stream, but it was supposed to be today's stream overall, since I don't do a lot of walks. I need to do these more often. Not like once a week kind of thing, but at least more often than what I have been. I don't know. I guess you have an answer to that. Whether you're watching this as a video in the future or in the now, somehow. I guess that's a question to be answered. But yeah, we're back at square one again. Anyway, I am going to leave this here. Big thank you to everybody who jumped into the stream today. Shout out once again to Henry. When will we change? Murteza Alp. And to Bruce Brockbank. All of you for jumping in. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you guys next time.